Oh, so as I was actually saying, she's saying I'm head over heels for her, but like in reality, I'm trying to get her heels over her head. You know what I'm saying, bro? Okay. Tough crowd tonight. All right. What's good, y'all? We are back for episode 3 of the Dramatic Integrity Podcast. You already know. You got me, your boy Bright. You already know. With me, joining me today, you got Ramos. Tell him, hey, Ramos.
What's up? The usual squad. What's going on?
Yes, sir. And you know we got Jeremiah as well.
What's good?
It'll probably be us three always. We'll just have a different one of us hosting each episode, depending on who's more familiar with that episode.
The topic, yeah.
Not saying that Bright is more familiar with today's episode, but
so speaking of today's episode, we got a little bit of a disclaimer to get out the way. So in terms of content, this may or may not be for the faint of heart. Probably not, more than likely. We're going to get into pretty touchy subjects, pretty subjective subjects, pretty polarizing subjects. So we might say some out-of-pocket things, may touch a nerve or two, but moral of the story here is if we say some like fuck the gays.
So how do you interpret fuck the gays, right? When we say it, we mean we're gonna fuck the gays.
That's what I'm saying. Easy money.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, if I were to go out there and say fuck the gays, someone get pissed off. I don't know what to tell you. If that's you, then you might as well click off now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're just making a brash assumption about us because, bro, we don't hate the gays. Matter of fact, we love the gays. We love the gays. Like, what's up? Oh, my bad. Pause. Jeremiah, I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but Jeremiah is gay. So we can't be gay. It's physically impossible.
Homosexual.
Wait, we can't be gay because Jerry's gay? You mean we can't be homophobic because Jerry's gay?
Yeah, I can't be. Yeah,
he said it right the first time.
Look, I can't be homosexual. Wait. I mean, I could. I could be, but like, I'm not homophobic because Jeremiah is a homosexual. Therefore,
I mean, you kind of hate on me already, so might as
that's
well.
Because I hate you for being Jerry, not because you're a homosexual. That's completely different.
Nah.
Yeah, I agree.
Nah,
because Jeremiah,
you two are just being
the same
homophobic.
way I hate you. No, because that would make me racist and ableist.
I mean, you are all of those things.
See, let me stop you right there, Jerry, because you're actually a walking contradiction. For anybody who's wondering what I'm talking about, Jeremiah is what I like to call a walking punchline. This man is a homophobic homosexual, a racist black man.
What?
And a disabled ableist.
What?
Straight up.
Elaborate. I'm just kidding. Don't elaborate.
No. Go ahead and elaborate.
So,
I don't think you want to do that. I don't think you want to do that, buddy.
I'm gonna do it because clearly the audience will be lost unless I dive a little deeper. So
they could be lost like me. I'm a lost soul, you know.
No, that's your fault.
I don't know about all that.
You're willfully ignorant. You choose not to learn.
On certain topics, yes, I will admit.
So anyways, back to how Jeremiah is the walking punchline. So Jeremiah, you know what I'm saying, bro? Jeremiah has had a lot of flavor text, you know what I'm saying? A lot of quotables, a lot of things you want to say for a rainy day. I won't get into specifics, but just know all them things I said about Jeremiah are 110% true. He doesn't make sense as an individual, but that's okay because he gives us a pass to talk the shit we want to talk. So it's fine.
I mean, it's kind of like y'all gave yourselves the pass and then was like, you either deal with it or leave. That's like, ultimately how it goes down.
You're already saying the same shit. And the way we want to pivot off of that is we want to talk about a little something called dark humor. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sit right for a lot of people. Some people will like to take it. Most people will like to leave it. It's something that you can't really get a straight answer on whether you want to have it at the table or not.
Yeah.
So if you're hearing this and you're like maybe I want to skip this one. I'm not really trying to get mad. We won't blame you.
Now, if you listen too much smack to the whole thing and then decide to get mad and then try and cancel us, that's your fault because
we give you a
warning.
Yeah. You can't get mad at us for giving you a warning.
Will we care? Probably not.
Yeah, will we talk that smack about you? Well, to an extent, you know what I'm saying, bro. But not too much. Not too much. You're good. You're good. But I do want to ask y'all a question. Do y'all think there is such a thing as too dark of humor?
In some situations, I'd say maybe.
For the podcast, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
We got to keep things. We can't say as much as we want because of rules and regulations.
So a little fun fact here: in our very first ep, there is I don't know how long the segment was, maybe like 10, 15 minutes, that we had to completely omit because we had it recorded, we listened to it, we thought that was hilarious, but then we thought it was Spotify TOS.
We thought it was hilarious.
We looked at Spotify TOS, and they said, "Nah, you can't do that." So that had to get removed entirely. And
but maybe
for us,
maybe we'll eventually release that 15-minute clip.
Yeah, because
just so you guys can see what we're talking about.
Peak dramatic integrity. But Jeremiah, you said
it does involve Jerry. It does involve Jerry.
Yeah. But Jerry,
as most things would.
So Jeremiah, going back to your answer, you said that it depends, right?
Correct.
So, give me a quick scenario when dark humor. Maybe you should hold off on it. Like, give me a quick scenario.
I mean, okay, listen. If you're in the middle of a sad situation, the worst thing you can do is try to tell a pretty dark joke to try and cheer that person up if they're already going through something. Mm-hmm. So for instance, this happened. I actually was told this. Not going to get on any names or much information, but someone told me that one of their friends comforted the person they was with by making jokes about their dead parents, and I was like, oh. And the person said they thought it was funny, but the person that they were dating and they said that to didn't find it amusing that they were making jokes about their dead parents, saying, "Oh yeah, you don't know how to do this because you don't have parents." And I was like,
"Oh my god!"
I was like,
wait. So you telling me that bro made a joke, and then somebody else is like, "Okay, shut your orphan ass up." First and foremost.
Well, okay. So a little bit of context. It was more like the person told one person told the person they were dating.
Give at least give
gender roles
names or something, right. Say
gender roles.
Say no.
Okay. So basically,
B was talking to C over here, or something, bro. Because if you keep saying person, no, everyone's gonna get lost in the story.
I got you. All right, I got you. So we're talking, and then A was talking to C and was wondering why C was crying. And
okay, so C is the one whose parents died.
Yes, and C was just confused, was hurt and upset, and A decided to respond with a joke saying, "Oh, you wouldn't be feeling like this if your parents weren't dead," and continue to make jokes.
That's not even a joke.
Well, I mean, because hold on. Here's where things get worse. Here's where things get worse. A was on FaceTime with C, and I was there, and I was talking, and I asked the question. I was like, we were talking about dancing, and then we somehow got on the topic of the Cupid Shuffle. Don't ask how, we just got on that topic. And C said he doesn't know how to dance to the Cupid Shuffle. And I said, how do you not know how to dance to the Cupid Shuffle? And A said, because his parents are dead and they never got to teach him how to.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
Bro, those jokes are like they're not even jokes. They're just so forced.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to let me try to contextualize. All right, so C's parents are dead, right?
Yes.
And we're on FaceTime with A.
Yes.
So A said they couldn't learn how to Cupid Shuffle because their parents were dead?
Correct.
How? Yeah, I gotta agree with Ramos.
It wasn't necessarily a joke. It was just like, wow. I was like, do you even want to be with C? And it was like, yeah, I love C so much. I was like, you know.
Wait, so they were dating?
Like yes.
So is B dating C? Wait, is there a person B?
No.
What the fuck? All right,
A
It just can be entirely.
I thought B was gonna come in later because he jumped to C, but all right, bro.
Nah. It's just A and C.
So wait, are A and C dating?
Yes.
What the?
Yeah. How then like, what the fuck is wrong with A, bro?
I don't know. Coming for next. Ain't coming for next and nothing less, bro. Because like, what prompted them to say that? Like for
nothing, literally nothing. Because we all just kind of sat there. And I was like, oh.
Wait, okay, so A is an orphan, right?
No, yeah, A is the orphan. And
A is the orphan. So yes. That's probably why. He probably got bullied for being an orphan. So he was like, now's my chance. let me tell C over here. Get her to feel how I felt.
So I'm assuming bro is projecting here. Like, I feel bad for bro since he didn't learn how to Cupid Shuffle. But like, I don't think you need their parents to learn how to Cupid Shuffle, bro. Like, the instructions are literally in the song, bro.
Yeah, I was just like, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna jump in on this conversation.
You know what? Maybe a little theory here. Maybe bro doesn't know, you know, his left and right. Because, you know, in this song, it's like to the right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he doesn't know his left and right.
That's a possibility.
His parents are dead.
Wait, Barry, do you know your left and right?
Yes, I know my left and right.
Boy, stop the cap.
We're not getting into. I know my left and right. Yes.
Jeremiah, I was going to ask which one is your left hand, but I can't see you.
It would have been backwards with the camera, anyways.
When Jerry was talking about like sad, you know, places, I thought he was gonna bring up like a funeral. And I was gonna argue that you could.
I mean, you could, depending on if you like how well you knew the person, and if their sense of humor matches yours, then I'd say go for it.
I mean, they'd be dead, so. So it don't matter.
Something I've always wanted to say at a funeral. It doesn't matter if it's actually. I would for this to work or have like the least negative outcome. It would have to be somebody I was close to. But like, I would want to like, you know, go up to the family or whatever, or just somebody that was really close to them and just be like, "Hey, bro, my bad." You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, nothing is like we was gonna be in and out, simple procedure, but shit, I was capping, bro.
They died of a heart attack. My bad, bro.
Like, bro.
Oh gosh.
Like, cause I heard this one it was like this one question. I forgot what the game was called, but like one of the questions were what's something not you wouldn't say to somebody at a funeral? And I was thinking, you know, because you know people are like, I'm sorry, my condolences, I'm sorry for your loss, but like, you know, my bad. All right, low-key kind of depends on who the person is. I'll get into that later, but nobody said, because you know, my bad and sorry can mean the same thing, given that's like true. Most circumstances. But you want to say my bad,
because then that's like you taking responsibility, bro. Like, oh yeah, it's kind of my fault that this person died. Like my bad.
Like, but like, what if it is though, and I just gotta clear my conscience?
Dang, didn't think of it like that.
I mean, like, not saying, we're not, but not saying.
That's deep.
I could show Jeremiah a fucking puddle on the ground, and he'd be like, "Oh, that's deep." But anyways,
I mean, some puddles do be deep. So,
what puddle, Derma?
Bruh, potholes? They look like it's a puddle, but it's actually a deep hole. It's deep.
But that's not.
Jerry, what? Like a pothole in the road?
Yeah.
Those aren't deep.
Or a sidewalk, you know? And you step in it and your whole foot goes in it. That's deep.
Jerry, I'm getting so tired of you, bro. Like, this is why Jeremiah is the walking punchline of our entire group. Like, real talk. We have a group chat, and you know, we be getting out of pocket in there, I must admit. There's really nothing's really like off the radar or like crossing the line, bro. Or we just got really far lines.
I mean, if that group chat was to be made public,
yeah, bro.
All of us probably be in jail.
We're all getting taken away on a. How long you think our sentences would be? Let's keep it a buck.
Depends on the person. Cherry, can they book people for being retarded?
No.
I mean, okay, Jeremiah might get sent to like an asylum. Let's keep it a band, bro.
That's true. That's true.
That's a possibility.
They're gonna see Jeremiah's track record through like all the years of the group chat. They're gonna be
like, oh my gosh, maybe he needs help. Maybe he actually needs it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The judge is gonna be like homophobic. They're gonna see all of Jerry's like gay moments in the group chat. They're gonna be like, send him away. Get him the fuck out of here.
I feel like while the judge is trying to sentence Jeremiah, he's gonna have like a damn aneurysm because he's not gonna figure out what to do with Jeremiah because Jeremiah's gonna say everything offensive under the sun while being like the same butt of the joke that he's making.
Or he's probably just gonna have it. Or he just might have a stroke from trying to read my terrible grammar. Because I will admit, my grammar is not the best when it comes to texting in the group chat. And I sometimes be struggling with what I say in the group chat.
How you gonna
just keep it real? Bro? There have been moments where there was one time where I said the same thing 3 times and didn't even realize it was wrong. And I kept trying to read it back and I didn't understand what I was saying. It happens.
Oh, you mean 1,600,000?
That's different, bro. Jeremiah can't even read first and foremost. So let's get that straight. Jeremiah is like on semester like what 6? Just finished your 6th semester. Yeah, and Jeremiah can't even read, bro.
Okay, so I want you guys picture this number, right? 160, comma 000. Take a second, figure out what number it is. Okay, you got it right. So Jeremiah said that number is 1,600,000. He said it like 4 times. And you know, Bright was trying to, you know, give him some leeway and be like, oh, he means 1.6 mil. But no, it was 160,000. Jeremiah's an idiot.
You'll know I'm not good with numbers.
Yeah, so Jerry is quite literally illiterate. And I got a question. Do y'all think y'all can make fun of? Do you think it's below the belt to make fun of somebody that's illiterate?
Nope.
What do you think? What do you think, Ramos?
Why do you laugh like that?
See, because that's tricky.
How so?
I don't know. That's like, I guess it wouldn't be if you're friends with them, then nah.
Well, yeah, that's different versus going up to someone making fun of them just because they're like, if you don't know them.
That's literally with like anything.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like if you don't know somebody, then it's just basically bullying at that point, and you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
We hate bullying, most of it.
Do we?
Some of it.
Okay.
Maybe okay. We dislike like 20% of bullying, bro. Some of that shit is like necessary.
Yeah.
Bullying strangers, but bullying your friends is okay.
Yeah.
It's not really bullying if you guys are friends.
Exactly. It's just
I don't count what you see. Look, the way we all treat each other, I wouldn't consider that as bullying. That's just friends being friends. That's just guys being guys. Sometimes we do get a little carried away, but at the end of the day, you know, we realize if we do get out of pocket, we do, you know,
carried away.
I'm getting to that. Sometimes we get a little carried away, but do we apologize? No, we continue going on until the other person is mad.
Do we hold grudges?
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. Because that's what the boys do. That's what homies do.
what I'm saying.
If you can't bully your friends, then are you really friends?
I would argue no.
Look, if your friends are bullying you,
that's
and
like,
you're holding grudges, shit, you better. I don't know. Something's wrong with you, I guess.
Honestly, I could not think of a reason to hold a grudge against you guys for honestly anything, because we haven't done anything to each other that's like life-threatening or anything like that.
Life-threatening.
When we say friends, we mean like your boys, like your like ride or die.
Right.
You know, like the circle.
Some dude you just met the other day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like, you know, I would like if you and your close group of friends don't make fun of each other. I'm not saying y'all ain't friends or nothing like that, but you know, every once in a while, you know, let your mom joke fly or something, bro. Be like, yo, that's why your dad in the detention center or some shit like that, bro. Like, where your dad with the where you at?
We make jokes about Bright's parents all the time.
Facts. You know, I wish we could say what the jokes are, but alas,
TOS. But look, you could get an idea of what the joke is if you just see what the TOS doesn't allow.
You may be able to figure it out with context clues too, bro. Very possibly. Very, it's possible. But yeah, like I'm saying, you know, drop a your mom joke, a daddy joke. You know what I'm saying? Or our personal favorite, you know, just be gay with the homies. You know,
that's how you know we support the gays.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, we gay too. We homosexual out here, bro.
Amen to that.
Wait, what?
I said amen to that.
Amen.
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 Amen. Amen. Amen to that. Amen to that. Yes, sir.
Jamal, don't you go to church, bro?
Yeah.
Can't even say it properly. Can't even say it properly.
How do you guys say it?
Amen, bro. That's like
amen.
How you spell it.
It's not a man, like singular man.
It's literally men, bro.
It's amen.
Bro.
Really?
Yes.
Jamal, you never seen the word amen before, bro?
I've seen the word, but you know, I've heard it pronounced differently.
See, y'all, and this is why I dunk on illiterate motherfuckers like Jerry. Because this is inexcusable.
I deserve it at times.
Amen, bro.
Because he goes to church. That makes it even like what?
Jerry, that's blasphemous, bro. That's absolutely blasphemous, bro. I'm about to tell your pastor, bro. What would your pastor say to that, bro?
I don't even know.
You don't?
No, I really don't know.
Isn't your pastor like your grandfather or something?
Yes, he is.
He'd probably slap the shit out of you.
Brother, I'm not gonna lie. Jerry's my boy. I would, dude. Jerry's my boy. I go to the moon and back for Jerry. But sometimes I wish someone would just beat his ass.
Bro, it's happened before. I had bruh. It has happened multiple times. And where were y'all at?
I didn't know you. I didn't know you then.
Brett, where were you at?
Jerry, we weren't in the same class, so like.
Okay, where was Miles at? Because he was in the class.
Watching you get your ass beat, bro, because you probably deserved it.
Always talking about his black belt in karate. Didn't even put it to good use.
Look, bro. Look, and you know the reason I'm saying Jerry needs his ass beat sometimes, bro. It's kind of like when a parent is like, "Yo, they get out the belt, the switch, the frying pan, whatever you want to use to discipline your child with." Yeah, it's like a tree branch. It's a tree branch, bro.
What?
Well, you didn't know that, Ramos?
No.
Yeah,
he said the Switch. I'm like, they're gonna whip out the Nintendo Switch on a child.
I knew that's what you were thinking. I knew Ramos was. See, I knew Ramos was picturing a parent beating their kid with a Switch.
Yeah, I'm just picturing like a blue and pink Switch. I'm like, how does that work? They're really gonna waste $300 just to beat their kid.
That would be so foul.
Switch is slang for a tree branch. So
see, I ain't never heard that in my life.
What about the chancla?
Well, yeah, that's Spanish, bro. Of course,
Basically, in our household, if they can grab onto it, then they can beat you with it.
Oh, yeah, free range, bro.
That's just how it is.
See, but look, they don't do that anymore, which is why we have so many fucking snowflakes.
Yeah. What happened to a good old? What happened? What school shootings? Is that what you thought I was gonna say?
Nah, bro.
Well, we have those too, but
would you say?
You know,
would you say that school shootings would be stopped if parents beat their kids' ass?
Yes.
Well, because I think so. Because think about it. A lot of these kids turn out to either be bullied, neglected, or they think they can get away with whatever they want because they have no discipline in their life. You know, we got beat because we didn't follow the rules.
It's time to do an experiment. We're gonna Google the school shooters, and then we're gonna interview their parents and ask if they beat them.
I bet.
And if
that's not a bad idea.
If the majority says no, then there's your answer.
Yeah, bro.
Beat your kids.
Trust us, bro. We took a stats class once.
Exactly.
So we would know.
Wait, I didn't take a stats class.
Yeah, me neither, bro. I'm bullshit.
Wait, Jerry, did you take a stats class? I think Jerry did.
I gotta retake it.
Okay, so Jerry failed the stats class.
I did.
That's fair. Okay, Rebels, did you say that if we whoop these kids' ass, then we can prevent snowflakes in the world?
You know what? It's a possibility.
I completely agree with you.
Because look, the three of us, we got beat, and look how we turned out. Perfect.
Bro said perfect.
Bro, I couldn't even let him finish that without laughing.
Like,
not let him finish that with a straight face.
Did we? Did we come out as snowflakes? No.
That is very true.
That's facts. That's facts.
We came out with some very dark jokes.
Look, bro.
And tough skin. We know how to take jokes. We know how to take criticism. We're not going to get bent out of shape if someone tries to, say, tries to help us out with something. Nowadays, people always want to get bent out of shape if something doesn't go their way.
So look, and that ties into something else we're going to talk about. People taking offense on others' behalf. That, like, I understand some scenarios where you want to support people. So like take BLM for example. Everyone, why you start laughing, bro? Why you start laughing, bro? Yeah, guys, BLM is a joke.
I mean,
what do you mean? I mean, Jeremiah.
No, okay. No, I mean, it's a joke, but I mean, I get where he's coming from. Because I remember during the whole BLM movement, nothing ever happened to me in that situation. I'm like, yeah, I had been in a couple situations, but nothing where it was like life-threatening or anything. And you really couldn't go anywhere without people saying, oh yeah, we support you, and then putting up a fist or saying, oh yeah, I put some black squares on my Instagram to support you, or oh, I wore all black, or something like that. I'm like, why are you telling me this?
Yeah, because like
I don't.
So
care.
I saw this video, and I showed you guys this video earlier. So this guy was going around, and Mexican attire. He got the sombrero on, he's got the maracas, and he goes up to a bunch of people and asks him, "Yo, is my outfit offensive?" And they all say yes. And then he goes up to Hispanics, and guess what? They all say no. Like, so come on.
So then that raises the question. So to the people who got offended, because like Ramo said, he showed us the video. The people who said the outfit was offensive, not a single one of them were Hispanic.
The
people that you would assume, or I should say, the people who have the right to be offended, truly,
did not get offended. They all supported his outfit. They all said his outfit was dope, and that like what the hell.
So then that begs the question.
He was interested in supporting their culture, so that's what I saw it as. And then it begs the question:
who are those people fighting for? What? So what we mad about for real?
That's actually a really good question. Now that you bring that up, because if the people they're fighting for don't care, then what are they actually fighting for?
They just want to be involved. They're just some like narcissistic people who want to be involved in other people's lives.
Yeah. See, that's a similar issue. People don't know how to stay out of other people's business. They always want to get invested in other people's situations.
Agreed. Like, we all know about stan culture, correct? And we've seen stan culture, stalker fans, bro. Stalker fans, the super fans.
Oh,
bro.
Yeah. My fault.
So we've all had an encounter with the stan, or have at least seen the stan on any form of social media, and we've seen how crazy, how toxic they can get, and it's so nutty how invested these people will get with this person, this figure, this influencer that doesn't even know they exist. It's so crazy that they will jump in these comments, jump in these chat rooms, and defend this person like you just took a shit on their mother's grave. That's really how they be out here. And it's
it is. It is crazy. See, I will admit, listen. I'm a huge Zendaya fan. I don't care what y'all say. I like her, you know.
She's mad.
But I'm not. Shut up. I don't care. Anyways.
Damn. You really gonna take that, bro?
Hey, yo, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Take it back. Take that back. Take it back, right?
Midday.
What you gonna do? Fight Tom Holland?
You know what?
Yeah, bro. You take it up with Tom Holland, bro. What's up?
Nah, forget him. Anyways, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, look,
like,
here's Jerry getting offended.
No, listen. This is what I'm talking about. Like, when the whole news came out about Zendaya and Tom dating, and she posted stuff on her Instagram, and Tom posted stuff on his Instagram, and there were videos all over social media of them being together and doing cute stuff. Everybody was always commenting, saying, "Oh, I hope for their downfall. I hope they break up. Oh, it should have been me," and stuff. And I'm like, it ain't that deep. I was like, I love Zendaya too, but it ain't that serious. And I'm just like, that's the crazy, like how you said, these celebrities, they don't know who you are and they don't care. Okay. But some certain people just glorify and base their whole lives and personality around them. I'm not calling out a specific group individually, but I'm going to. Taylor Swift fans, for instance.
I'm not calling anyone out, but Taylor Swift.
So, Jerry and I are blessed enough to actually personally know a couple Swifties. You know what I'm saying, bro? And you know,
sickening.
They're very cool people.
Would you really call that a blessing?
Look, bro. You know, there are blessings of people. I say of people. They're blessings when they're not on Swiftie mode. You know what I'm saying, bro? So you know, I know a particular Swiftie, real cool person, bro. You know, they chill. You know, just a really good friend of mine. But you know, if T Swift is brought in the conversation, so for example, we all know Drake, bro, the certified boy lover himself. You know what I'm saying? You know, he had a little. I don't even think it was like a real spat with Taylor Swift, but you know, so according to my Swiftie friend, Drake deleted a picture of T Swift off of his Instagram, and you know, she was up in arms. All of a sudden, it was like, "Hey, yo, we don't vibe with Drake. We don't listen to Drake. Basically, screw Drake and everything he stands for, bro." He deleted a picture of my T Swift, the T Swift that does not know I exist, T Swift that doesn't even know the first letter of my name. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Bro, like it for a picture. Like a fucking picture. That's all he did was delete a picture.
They do really be out of pocket for some of the things they do. You know, fan bases are weird. Let's just be real. Fan bases are weird. Let's just be honest. Not all of them, I will admit, not all of them, but certain ones. See, from what I've understood, I watch anime, but I don't watch anime as much as Ramos does. Okay, I'm not that heavily invested into it. Okay, but a lot of people who watch anime, they get bad reps because other people who make them look bad. For instance, My Hero
we're talking about you,
fans.
My Hero bitches.
Yeah, exactly.
Over here,
taking things too far.
Here shipping best friends. What is wrong with y'all?
Like,
first of all, stop trying to make gay couples out of straight people.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It happens every time. Every time.
I heard good motherfuckers watching this video. Brian Ramos. No, you know damn well y'all love each other like that, boy. I know y'all ain't talking.
Whoa. see, but that's our lives. That's something we created. You know what I'm saying? Like if the creator of My Hero is saying that this character and this character are straight, why are y'all trying to like make a fanfic of them being together?
Because I got nothing better to do with their free time.
Because Ramos, we have to project all representation onto a character.
And that's why She-Hulk was shit.
Did you say Ramos? Wait, what did he say?
That's why She-Hulk was shit.
Yeah, I mean, I will admit, it wasn't the best show that they had, but it was all right for what Marvel has been doing recently. It was all right, in my opinion.
Did she go through more hardships than the Hulk?
No, she did not.
That's what she claims, isn't it?
She claimed that she did. She was like, oh, see, the one thing with that was people was hopping on She-Hulk because it was like, oh yeah, she said that, you know, she gets catcalled every day, so she knows how to handle her anger. And she gets, you know, she gets mansplained all the time. Your cousin literally tried to kill himself, decided to leave the Earth because he thought he was too much of a threat, went to space, became a prisoner of his own self for like 4 years, came back and about died. You know?
Hey, Jeremiah,
what were you doing?
Jerry, I'm gonna need you to stop right there, bro. But was he catcalled?
No.
Okay, then it's not even the same.
Yeah.
True. I don't know what I was thinking. I do apologize.
Yeah, bro. Because
sorry.
Me personally, if I had to pick between being catcalled, almost killing an entire civilization, going out to space to a distant planet, almost killing my best friend again because he happened to be on the same planet, coming back, getting washed, bro. Completely.
Also getting hunted by the government. Hunted by the government. Bro, can't forget about that one.
I'm gonna pick the latter every time, bro. Because look.
100%.
Bro, you gonna catcall me? You gonna catcall, dude? You lucky I ain't have you lucky I ain't have the pistol right there, bro.
Ooh.
Think I'm gonna shoot you? Nah, bro. Don't worry, you safe, bro. You safe. I'm talking about me. I would have been out of there. I'll tip to my tip on the gone, bro. I'm gone. Straight up. But yeah.
See, and you know, now that we're on the conversation of movies, Jerry was telling us about what movie was it, Jerry?
You want to take this one away for you?
Yes, go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
So back in the early 2000s, there was a glorious movie that gets a lot of hate nowadays for some odd reason called Tropic Thunder. And the two biggest characters in the movie was Robert Downey Jr. and Ben Stiller. The movie was problematic mainly because Robert Downey Jr. did blackface throughout the entire movie. Dressed up as a black guy, literally had his skin black, had the mini fro and everything. Kind of crazy.
See,
but the thing was,
he actually looks black, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like,
black.
If you didn't tell me that was Robert Downey Jr., I would have thought it was just some random black guy.
Exactly. And the crazy thing is, he starts out as a white guy in the movie, goes through a procedure to look black, and then is black for the movie, just for the movie. That's it.
So many people got heated because of that.
Yeah, but like the thing is, okay, yeah, we can agree that blackface. If we're looking at like the first the first instances of blackface, like the really early ones, okay, yeah, we can see how that's a bit problematic. You know what I'm saying? It's a literal blackface. You know what I'm saying, bro? Turn every value on the RGB to like, what is it? Like 255, bro. Yeah, it's that kind of black. Like black like.
And then
night,
they try and like make the features like noses and lips bigger. Like they try and like point out black facial features. If that makes sense.
And that's why I'm not.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Oh, go ahead, Drew.
I was agreeing with Ramos saying that's how it is. They only go for features versus how it was in the movie where they didn't focus on that. It was literally just hairstyle and skin tone. They didn't give him a big nose. They didn't give him
like if you were to Google, if you were to just Google blackface and go to images, every single one of those images they give them some big ass lips,
right?
And like come on, man, like that's blackface. But you go look up Tropic Thunder, go look at Robert Downey Jr., and that's just not what he looks like at all.
And like my main beef with that with that grievance is that when did you say Tropic Thunder came out? Like 2004?
2008.
2008?
Like, yeah, 2008, early 2000s. Nobody was caring about stuff like that in movies at the time.
But then everything was just back.
Like, but then everything was just like made for jokes.
Yeah, but then you go back like when was this brought up? Like
this was brought up during, I want to say somewhere like around when COVID hit or a little bit beforehand, and like Black Lives Matter started coming out because they wanted to cancel Robert Downey Jr. Basically, when cancel culture first appeared, because they wanted to cancel Robert Downey Jr. for something he did many years ago, which I'm gonna get into this. Cancel culture, absolutely stupid. If you disagree with me, I'm sorry. This podcast isn't for you because cancel culture is so dumb.
It is very dumb.
Who are you to dictate on a person's life? Yeah, we all make mistakes. Don't act like you haven't made mistakes. Nobody's perfect. But
like the fact that y'all gang up on someone and try and get them banned on social media because they said something you don't like, that's just dumb. Like find something better to do.
Like who was it? Chris Pratt. A lot of people hated him because of the church he went to and said that, oh, his church, they don't support the gays. Oh, cancel him. They kept telling the director of Guardians of the Galaxy to fire and replace him. No. Like,
it's a church, right?
But the thing was, cancel culture went for the director because of some tweets, because apparently he posted some homophobic tweets back in like 2001.
But that's also something like,
and he got
the past is in the past.
That's what I'm saying.
Like there's like a certain time frame for you to call something out on. If something happened, like if I were to get called out for something I said now, 20 years later, why didn't you call me out now?
Yeah, it's weird. Like that's
it doesn't
shady.
Make sense.
Yeah, that's shady as hell, bro. That you
like it's in the past. Like, is it something I would say, like for Chris's Pratt's case, like? What did you say? Who'd you say made the homophobic tweet?
James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Director. So, like, if he said something in the past,
he got fired from it.
If he's not saying it now, why does it matter?
That's what I'm saying. He literally said something literally early 2000s, beginning of the 2000s, got fired from it, and then he ended up going to work for Warner Brothers, and then Marvel begged for him to come back.
Because if he didn't get in trouble when he first said it, why should he get in trouble now?
That's what I'm saying.
That just goes to show that, people are getting more and more insensitive.
People will find the smallest things to get mad over.
And you're running a hard assumption.
I don't care for how long it is.
And you're running a hard assumption to assume that somebody didn't change between 2001 and 2020, bro. You know how much time that is?
Bro, like you cannot tell me that you were the same person when you were in middle school as like a grown-up.
You're not, because you just mature.
Exactly. People mature, people change.
For instance, Prince Harry. A while back, I think during like the pandemic, it came out that he dressed up, I think it was either him or his brother. One of them dressed up as a Nazi for Halloween. No one said many years ago. And then when he started, getting with Meghan and all that, people started bringing it up more. And I'm like, why do y'all care? I'm like, yeah, okay, well, like, I get that. Dressing up as a Nazi isn't the best idea. But I'm just like...
But like, why not call him out at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, when it happened.
Because it was cool back then. It was cool back then. And also, it's so shady to find something like 20 years ago to try to get on somebody's bumper about.
You have to like actually invest your time to go that far back in the past, because that tweet was probably deleted. Let's be real.
It probably was. But the thing is, he probably forgot about it. He probably forgot about it.
Do hella research just to find it. Like, why are you investing so much of your time just to call someone out on what they said 20 years ago?
It's crazy.
And have y'all ever done a research paper? Have y'all ever done a research paper? Yeah. And like, you know, you're looking for sources and you see something, you're like, oh, yo, this look kind of good. But you like look at like the when it was published and it was like in 1954. And you're like, dang, bro, probably can't use that because it's probably outdated or something like that. Why do people do that?
Yeah.
Why do people do that when they find like these nasty tweets, these bad pictures or something like that?
Oh no, it's crazy.
I don't know. It don't make sense, you know. A lot of people, they're just snowflakes nowadays.
See, the thing is, this is a little off topic, but it's kind of on topic. So like people, they get mad over they get mad at the wrong celebrities for doing for no reason. So like people are getting mad at Chris Pratt, people are getting mad at James Gunn. And then you have these other celebrities who have been just menaces to society. I mean, like, for crying out loud, you got people out here saying free R. Kelly. I mean, that's just not happening. That's just not
happening. That one's strange.
It is strange. I mean, like the whole Amber Heard and Johnny Depp situation. There was loads of evidence and everybody kept saying that Johnny Depp was abusing her when he wasn't. Because, well, for one, people don't believe that men's mental health issues exist.
Real, yeah.
They don't believe that we suffer mental issues.
That's something we talked about. Like, bro, if say your best moment of your life, right? You got your dream job, you're working, whatever. Some random lady comes up, she's like, holy fuck, this dude just raped me. Boom, you lost everything.
Like, yeah.
Even if there's like no evidence to back her claim, you're gone.
It's their word against yours.
What gets me about that is how it can be completely refuted, can be outed that she was lying, but just that accusation itself,
like that on your record,
exactly,
you're never getting a job again.
That's so crazy, bro.
But if a guy went out and said that a woman did that to him, then everyone's going to make fun of him.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're going to make fun of him. They're going to make fun of him. They're going to, society will just say, why didn't you fight back? Bro, you don't know what to do in this situation. Like if someone comes up to you and does that, if you get jumped or drugged, what are you going to do? But yeah. Well, like,
I don't know.
Back to what I was saying about people getting upset over the wrong people. Like, y'all hear about Ezra Miller?
Yeah.
Okay, right. You hear about Ezra Miller?
Yes, sir.
And his fiendish ways from like all throughout 2022, starting out drunkenly beating a woman twice in Hawaii, kidnapping 2 families, raping a girl, and then fleeing the country, and then posting on social media at his location. The fact
that it took him so long to catch this man. Oh my god!
They're still making the Flash. They're still making the Flash movie with him in it, though. That's the crazy.
Bro became the Flash.
Away from the cops. They haven't canceled the movie. They haven't recasted him or cut his parts or reshot it. They're like, oh yeah, this is going to be the last Ezra Miller movie. But then they fired Johnny Depp from his Harry Potter movie that he was supposed to do.
They're like, you know what, Ezra, come finish this movie real quick before you get sent to jail.
That's what I'm saying.
They had him in handcuffs filming the rest of the movie.
Wouldn't be surprised by that. They get mad over the wrong thing. They get mad over the wrong things, which is really stupid if you think about it.
Yeah. And like going back to the movie, like the Tropic Thunder one, people got mad over that. But then here's white chicks, or there's some black dudes pretending to be white women. Like,
also another great movie that y'all should check out.
It is a good movie, but like, how come I don't think I've ever seen anyone try and like cancel that movie or anything.
I can't think of a single person that's hated that movie. Can't think of a single person.
It was crazy too. I would argue that the makeup that the Wayans brothers have is worse than Robert Downey Jr.'s.
Bro, no, it actually is. It is actually worse. It is actually worse.
It's played as a joke. I'm pretty sure it's part of like the joke of white chicks is that these are clearly not white chicks.
But like but then if there was like a joke blackface, it would still get canceled like immediately.
White Chicks came out in 2004. So it came out 4 years before Tropic Thunder.
See, that makes sense, you know.
I mean, I guess, but if you're gonna reach that far back, what's stopping you from going to 2004?
Exactly.
If you're gonna reach 90s. Like that, I'm sure somebody has been called out for something that happened in the 90s. Surely, bro. But like,
look, bro, if I say something now, after a week, it's over, man. You can't call me out on it no more.
You calling it right now, bro? You calling it right now? This
you man gotta say it like within minutes.
This dude finna be anti-cancelable, bro. So, do you think? So I know we kind of talked about, cancel culture itself, like kind of like the giving end of cancel culture.
Oh yeah, like because cancel culture is just a bunch of random people who are just offended by what you say, so you literally don't have to listen to what they say.
That's what I'm saying.
But people cave in. If you
choose to ignore them, then you're fine. You don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah,
you give them power because you listen to what they have
exactly.
To say.
Like look at Long Beach Griffey over here. Funny man. One of the best YouTubers. Bro can't get canceled because he doesn't care.
Or like Speed. I show Speed.
Exactly.
He doesn't care what he does. You know how many times he's been like they've quote unquote canceled him, but he just keeps coming back and keep coming back. Nothing's stopped him, Because
once you show that you like did something wrong, I did that in quotations, but you can't see me. In quotations that you did something wrong, then like you're gonna get called out more.
True.
So I feel like if you get called out for something wrong and it's genuinely bad, I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with somebody like acknowledging it. Matter of fact, I think it's kind of mature if you acknowledge it. You give your apologies for it, and you own up to it. You take responsibility, and you dedicate yourself to not making that mistake. I emphasize the word mistake. To not repeat it. I feel like when it comes to cancel culture, I say we're like I'm a part of that shit, but I feel like people that I feel like
we most certainly are not.
I feel like people there's no leniency, no forgiveness, bro. Not trying to give anybody a second chance. When we've seen people can't change. People grow up. People mature.
Exactly.
Yeah. You just got to give them time.
We tried doing an experiment. So as many of you, well, most of us, I know the three of us have drank from the hose before. And so our argument was that, the bacteria in the hose just ate away at our what would you call it? What the bacteria eat away at?
I would say sensitivity, maybe sensitivity receptors. I don't know what they're called. Maybe I don't know what they're called exactly. I'm not really in the brain like that. Let's just call them that.
Yeah. So
sounds
to simple it down. Yeah, to simple it down, we correlated drinking hose water to later than not becoming a snowflake. So basically, if you didn't drink hose water, then you are now a snowflake. And that's the experiment.
We definitely need to run more trials on it. We've asked a handful of people. Those we suspected are snowflakes. Those we definitely know are
the ones who actually are. Yeah.
At this point, bro, we might as well post like a public poll or just start asking people. because it's
see, but it's gotta be like we have to say something offensive. And then if they get offended, then because people could be like, "Nah, I'm not a snowflake," right? They could just lie. So we gotta say something offensive, get them offended, and then be like, "Hey, I bet you didn't drink hose water. And if they say
That's
no,
smart.
bam.
Okay, low key. I feel like
That sounds like the move.
I feel like we should reverse the order of that because if they do get offended off of the offensive thing we say and we're like, hey, you drink hose water, they'll be like, fuck you, I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm out of here.
I guess so, because that's a weird question to ask right after offending someone.
So maybe
that's what you got to do.
So maybe you have like a conversation or whatever, bro. You're like, man, I am thirstier than I'm a hugger right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really should have some water, man. I drink out the hose water. You drink hose water? You drink that when you was a kid? And they're like, ew, bro. No, and you're like, bro. And you're like, that's funny. You're like, hey, yo, BLM had to be the biggest joke of the decade. I swear to God. They're like, hey, yo, bro, what the fuck? hey, yo. Look, you're data, bro. You can go ahead and disengage from the conversation. You got what you needed.
Exactly. See, but it's not something simple that you can do in an online poll because people can just lie.
True. We have to run some surveys out in the grand public.
Yeah. We will. You know that's the logic.
You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't seem like the worst option.
Proven by science, by the way.
Yeah, bro. It's simple survey. Stats. Let us know. If you're listening. If there's even a comment section, who knows, bro? Just let us know. You can hit us on Instagram or Twitter. Just let us know. Would you like to see dramatic integrity out there surveying the general public, finding out if people drank hose water as a kid? And correlating it to snowflakes.
My God.
Because look, we may be onto something here. We may be onto something.
We might
be able to get rid of all the snowflakes in the entire world.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I know they say like first 6 months. It doesn't sound
like the worst option.
Because I know they say like first 6 months of a baby's life, they can't be drinking water or nothing like that. But after like 6 months and a day or two, maybe we can. Get the hose from the back, put a little bit in the sippy bottle.
Hey, but that may be too early. They might come out retarded. Maybe too early. I think Jeremiah drank his a little early.
I mean, yeah.
Jerry's mother. See, that shit.
See, that's another thing. There's probably a time restriction, right? Because like if you drink it too late, it probably won't work.
True.
It's too late for it to.
So that's what happened.
See, because we did ask someone who is a snowflake if they drank hose water, and they said yes. So maybe they drank it too late. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a time restriction. And Jerry drank it a bit too early, so it came out a bit on the retard side. But Bright and I.
I mean, it happens.
It's all about like
Bright and I. We're fine.
It's all about maybe the hose water. Just like desensitizes you. You know what I'm saying, bro? So maybe if you drink it a little too early, you're a little too desensitized. Even to like
maybe you drank too much. That's also another factor. Some cities have dirtier water than others, so
Michigan.
Okay, I was going to say that.
Drink at your own risk.
I'm just saying, bro. I ain't never heard of a snowflake from Michigan, bro. Let's keep it a band.
I haven't heard from a snowflake up north.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Not really. I mean, like the people up north, they seem to like. Well, actually, no. I was gonna see.
Maybe
they seem like they have tougher
skin. Like west, north. Nah, I guess I can see where you're coming from.
I feel like New York is full of snowflakes.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I would say.
I was kind of like, what?
No, I would say the two places I think that have the least amount of snowflakes:
California,
Texas.
No, definitely.
And Florida.
Oh, places.
Texas and Florida.
That's true. Actually,
Texas and Florida, I feel like they have no snowflakes whatsoever.
And I'm gonna be real. It's funny. We need to see if there's a correlation between those two. But those are pretty racist places. I won't hold you. Those are pretty racist states.
That's why I chose them. That's why it makes the most sense.
Honestly,
so I mean, they did own slaves.
I mean,
so did Tennessee.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably why.
Probably
why the North is full of more snowflakes.
Because they are set. Well, Yeah,
they're just salty. They're salty. They never
had
bro.
the exactly, bro. They never had the chance.
Like,
oh dear God.
They had to work their own fields.
They're like, damn, bro. They're like, what you mean?
Jesus, rainbows.
I can imagine somebody like from the north back in like the 1800s, right? They have like a cousin like in the south. They're like, man, bro, picking that cotton tore my fingers up. And bro was like, bro from the south was like, you pick your cotton? Ain't no way, bro.
They're like, wait, you don't pick your cotton? They're like, nah, I let my slaves do.
They're like, hey, bro. They're like, hey, so you know how we got those black people, right? Let me tell you something.
They do the work. Let me tell you a little family secret.
Oh, what? What you about to tell us,
They do the work.
What?
They do the work. They do the work for you. I don't know if you knew that.
You got slaves?
I thought Jerry was about to go into his history.
Bro, Jerry talking like he got slaves.
Let's not get into that. No.
That's probably how the Civil War started.
It
said that's how it probably ended.
Yeah, the North got jealous because they didn't have any slaves. So
instead of being all like, I want some slaves too, they were like, slavery's back.
The South didn't want to. The South didn't want to give them any slaves. They were like, if I can't have it, no one.
Now that I think about it, that's a possibility. It's the things they don't teach you in history.
Exactly.
Sometimes you gotta infer. Ain't nothing wrong with assuming here and there, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's true.
Sometimes you gotta connect the pieces. You connect the dots.
Yeah.
I don't think that's too far of a reach. Unlike the reach.
Doesn't seem like it is.
Unlike the reach and Snowflakes be doing. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's completely different.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Snowflakes are just a different breed of stupidity.
Different from Jeremiah, because we love Jerry. We love Jerry.
Yeah, but we don't love snowflakes.
Yeah. Imagine if Jerry was a snowflake.
Oh my God, I would.
If Jerry was a snowflake,
he
would not be here.
That
what, you think I'd kill myself?
I think he meant more like you wouldn't be like in the friend group.
Oh no, that's probably true. That is actually probably true. That is actually true.
Hey, wait, I didn't hear what Jerry said. What did Jerry say?
Jerry was like, "You think I'd kill myself?"
I thought that's where you were going.
Bro, if we had a snowflake in the group chat, we would have been reported so long ago.
That's facts.
Bro. That's facts.
Jerry be asking. Jerry, you see how Jerry is. This is why Jerry is getting fucking blasted in the fucking group chat, bro. Because Jerry be asking these retarded questions. Like, there's this one time.
I'm gonna just leave.
Nah, you stay right there. So Jerry asked out of nowhere, unprompted. Jerry asked one of the most girlfriend-ass questions I've ever seen in my life. So this dude just hit the group chat completely unprompted and was like, Would you guys be friends with me if I was retarded? Everyone was like, no, Jeremiah.
Yeah, Jeremiah's a person in our group who would be like, would you still date me if I was a dog?
Literally, bro.
Like, Jeremiah is the girlfriend of the group chat.
That's what that kind of sounds about, right? It's like, Jerry, what did you expect us to say to that, bro? What did you expect us to say to that?
It doesn't matter if you are or if you're not, It doesn't matter. I was expecting something like that, but nah.
It was so out of
I was wrong. Bro, when don't I ask out of character questions? Let's be honest.
I mean, considering you ask a lot of stupid questions, I would say rarely.
Fair. I can't even argue with you on that one.
But
I was trying to think of something, but I was like, I got nothing.
Do any of y'all have anything to add?
No, I think that's
yeah.
I think we covered pretty much most of it.
Yeah, bro. So we're gonna head to our conclusion here. We want to thank each and every one of y'all for listening. Even if you're a snowflake and you sat through and listened to us.
Look, if you made it this far as a snowflake, that's
impressive.
Good job.
Like, honestly, I
think I can
really think you a snowflake like that. If you listen through the whole, oh God, Oh God, clap it up. Clap it
Like
up, bro. Clap it up.
Yeah, if you made it as a snowflake,
You may not even really be a
you might not be a snowflake. You might not be a snowflake.
And that's a joyous occasion, bro. We gonna have to celebrate you somehow, some way. But if you have anything you disagree with us with, you know what I'm saying, bro, let us know. We love to hear your thoughts.
Let us know.
Unless you're a snowflake,
we won't
bro.
acknowledge it.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
If you're a snowflake, keep your thoughts to yourself, okay?
I mean, you could tell us, but we just
don't care.
Yeah,
we'll probably ghost you or something.
We'll probably read it and then laugh about it.
You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna go into your profile. You know, scroll down.
Then we're gonna find where you are.
No, we're not gonna find where they are, Jeremiah. None of that. But we're gonna find you being slightly problematic, and then we're gonna make a ruckus about it. And we're gonna end your livelihood.
We're gonna hit you with that this you.
But all jokes aside, we do appreciate you guys for sitting through and hearing us out for another episode of podcast. Well, that's gonna be us.
If you do want to hit us up, Drama and Tag Pod on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes, sir.
And
that's gonna be it for us, y'all. Have a good night.
That's it.
Sounds like a wrap.
Yeah. See y'all.
Peace out.
Adios.